Hello, folks. Welcome to the live stream. I'm Justin Wagner. This is TeamODZ Live, and we got Wagner's Wagon on RGT starting. We got some folks from Team Bus, and this is the first time we're on the RGT public events list here, at least for the Wagon. Got some new friends in game, at least. But we're trying to use RGT in-game audio. Having a little bit of difficulties with a couple people switching over there, but we'll see how this works out. Hopefully you can hear us on the live stream okay. Man, I got shoved into the corner hard there. I lost like 50 meters. Hey, Andy. Welcome to the live stream.
Morning, boys. Sorry, I can't hear anything in my headphones, so I'm trying to sort that out.
Hey. Okay.
Morning, Ed.
I can make noise to hear you. Okay. Okay, settle on in here. Andy says he'll be on in a bit. Great. We can hear you, Ian. So looks like your mic's working.
Yeah, I mean, my mic's working, but I can't hear on my headphones for whatever reason.
Oh, so it goes to the TV.
Yeah.
You have some kind of an echo, Justin. I don't know where it comes from.
Yeah, it's Ian because his headphones aren't working. It's going from his
Hold on,
TV.
I'll fix my... Hold on. There, is that better?
Check 1 2, check 1 2, 1 2. Yep.
All right. Yeah, this gets frustrating that every 4 days I have a new issue with sound.
Yeah. And it's so critical to what we do.
And it makes no sense because every time it's a different change. And usually I've not changed anything.
Okay. Well, you have to change something every time, apparently, to fix it.
Like, no change from one day to
I
another.
know. I'm
It
teasing.
doesn't work.
Actually, incorrect. Time has passed, Ian. That changed.
Yeah, exactly.
Hoping these bot groups settle in here soon. Been a little bit of churn at the front.
Oh, I'm gonna warm up. I'm gonna warp up to you guys in a minute.
Okay. Good. Warm up so you can warp up.
Yep. Well, I'm gonna try and mess around with this for another minute, and then I'll warm up and just call it.
See anything on the live stream? It's just like loading or something. Maybe see the process. I don't
You
know.
might have to refresh because I accidentally I started and stopped and then restarted really fast. So I see it loaded. But you might have got stuck if you loaded the first one. I didn't mean to stop it. I was dragging my mouse over to change the tab and I clicked the stop streaming button. Like a total boomer. Twitch claims there are 5 people watching. Welcome, welcome, welcome. There's that bot turn we were talking about.
Again, what's happening with these bots? I don't really understand the mechanics, but it means that you have to search a lot.
Yeah. That's just the process of them shaking each other out. Unless you make them all really tight band in terms of power, I think you'll always have
Yeah,
that.
but there's something not fitting because the bot looks like they're not changing the power. They have to make those passes. There's a bot somewhere. There's no way I can mimic being a bot. Just go with them.
Yeah.
Today it's really annoying.
Hey, Bonnie. Thanks for liking the stream. Yes, we're using RGT audio. Andy, sorry. Because we saw there were quite a bit of new people today since we were publicly listed. We thought we'd see if we could engage them through in-game audio. So feel free to say hi if you're on RGT, you have audio sorted out. Want to say hi, you don't have to, but feel free to speak up and say hello. Okay, Katrina, lead me into this lap. Don't change your power, but stand up like you are. $11:38 first lap. That's fast. I think we'll slow down from there.
13 TSS. It's nothing to do with endurance. This.
I'm pretty sure it'll settle in now that we've got the bot spread out.
It's also gotten worse. I mean, there was a change like 1.5 months ago. I'm gonna let it go. I don't want to do this.
Yeah.
Hey up, lads, how's it doing?
Hey, Andy. Welcome, welcome. Corners are particularly bad. We get kicked off the bottom of the corners. Okay. Stop complaining, Wags. Ride your bike.
So, Justin, I know it's a long shot, but have you ever heard of a trebuchet?
Oh, man.
Have you got any links?
What's up, Ben?
Well,
I got plenty of links for chains.
so I've been saving that one all week. I've caught 2 people with it so far. I was expecting to get you as well, but hey. I guess you had a good night's sleep.
Well, it was no Holiday Inn, but it was my house.
Just rigging straight past me. Didn't even wave.
Okay, what are we doing now? It's bike delays another week. When do ducks get up? At the quack of dawn.
Get that one out of a Christmas quacker, Ben.
But I still think twice about the way we said goodbye. You walked me to the door. You didn't feel so good. I didn't know
Like printed circuit boards have actually shipped the action. So a word of advice, Justin, if you're ever having printed circuit boards made, a Chinese PCB fabricator, don't order them during Chinese New Year week.
Oh, they'll take 2 extra weeks.
Mine have been sat in waiting for delivery status for 4 days now.
Yeah.
They're made. DHL hasn't picked them up.
Ben took his got his jokes off a kid off of TikTok. There we go.
The only thing is, I've got all the components now.
Come on.
The boards.
I recently got two little electronics toys. I got a first thing's it's like a component tester for like transistors or diodes. Stick the component in, hit test, tells you if it's good or not or what its properties are.
Yeah.
Handy. Especially because I was pretty sure I had fried a transistor. Just wasn't sure. I didn't let the magic blue smoke out, but I let the smell out. That's usually not a good sign. And then the other one was, are you guys familiar with USB power delivery and what that means at all?
Yeah.
Basically, it means that the device getting power over USB can request certain voltages from the power adapter. 5, 9, 12, 15, 20 volts. And which actually kind of makes things a little bit more complicated for compatibility. Like I saw a case where there were some single board computers that used USB power delivery, but you had to have certain power delivery bricks that were fast enough because it was like the kernel had to boot to request the right power. So if the power adapter went to sleep before the kernel booted, you'd be in an eternal booting loop. So that's a fun race condition. But I got them because I got some of these electronics projects off AliExpress, and they needed a 12 volt power supply, which I didn't have readily available. But you can get these little mini circuits that you plug USB power delivery into, and you press a button, and it will negotiate one of those voltages for you and provide it on 2 pins. So that's how we're going to power our little projects with whatever voltage we need.
Yeah, there was a lot of fuss about the Raspberry Pi 4s when they first came out because they didn't quite adhere to the power delivery request standards. They worked with some power supplies and not others.
Oh boy. Because they required a specific voltage, or because of like the timing of the requests?
Specific voltage.
Okay, yeah. Seems like the most common voltage to not support is 12 volts. All the other ones, 5, 9, 15, 20 are fairly common.
Yeah.
All right, I can hear on headphones now.
Woohoo! It makes a big difference.
It does. Be right back.
It's like my boards have finally made it to DHL.
Speaking of shipping, I have some equipment to send back from my previous department, and
You were going to say you shipped your pants.
that too. I put in the shipping request, it gets approved. They told me, hey, you're going to get a commercial invoice to like take care of the shipment from this email. And I wait over a week, nothing. So I start digging, asking questions, finally get an email to send to. This person's like, oh, because it's domestic, you're not going to get an invoice. I'm like, well, what am I supposed to do with the boxes that are sitting here and haven't been picked up yet? oh, we can. I'm like, I presume I'm going to have to work with the shipping company and pay for it. And they're like, oh, we can. They'll just show up at your house, show up an address, tell us how many boxes and sizes. I'm like, I actually already told you all that information in the shipping request. So anyway, I think they're just used to people shipping stuff from offices to offices. And so if you're not in an office, you gotta shake the tree a little harder to get things done.
Yeah, apparently I had to turn my headphones on and off 17 times.
That
That's
is
the trick.
I think I saw that in the owner's manual. It only works every 18th time.
Yeah, they just wouldn't connect fully to the computer.
Huh. Strange.
Yeah.
Seems like the bots are settled down now. Took a lap and a half.
Is Rob on today?
I haven't seen him in game or heard him.
That's why they settled down. He has a habit
It's
of.
wilder than last week, and he was there last week, so I don't really buy that.
I don't know. He has a habit of kicking a hornet's nest.
Definitely likes to do that for sure. See if I get off on this corner again. Not as bad. Actually, a lot better. Probably because I let off just a little bit before the corner.
I mean, it has to be the drafting of the bots that gives these problems, so they should turn off so that the bots are not drafting or something, because this is not working.
Yeah, the only real control you get with bots is pacers or reel,
These are all
their weight
access.
distribution, and what power distribution you want them to have.
Yeah, but today was crazy. I mean, I had to hit 8-9 watts per kilo at least 7 or 8 times in the first round. I broke my shifting cable doing that actually.
Definitely had to surge to get back up. No doubt about that.
I mean, I had 2 TSS per kilometer. That's really extreme.
And most of that was just from listening to me.
Sorry, did you say something?
Oh, you're just... Kev, you hearing us on here? How you doing, buddy? He says, I turned off audio because it was costing me too much TSS. Nice, Kev. Yeah, I saw the joke bin. I'm not sure I can. Not sure I have the composure to watch that and stay here and do this and too many things at once. I mean, plates to spin and not drop.
What do you think the chances are of me being able to start Swift up while RGT's running?
I mean, you could just say, what are the chances of me being able to start up Zwift? And I think they'd be about the same.
Need to update it. the
Running
update
both at the
fixes
same
drops.
time, I've never tried that.
No.
What's up, Owen?
Right now. The update to fix the drops counter dropped overnight.
Now, what's happening with that? Because I'm not getting an update, but I seem to have notification I don't get that works.
No.
I'm going to demand a refund and real money of all the time I spent riding and wasn't earning drops.
The Zwift Marxists have taken over. All drops are communal property now, which means nobody has any.
Well, there you go. I have Swift and RGT running.
Look at that. Now you can try to juggle 2 balls at once.
To pair RGT over ANT and Swift over Bluetooth and ride both at the same time.
Oh, the patch says they will compensate everyone for drops lost. I think they mean in drops, not in cold hard cash.
Yeah.
Darn it.
Well, any good Zwifter donate their drops to the Italian Village Orphans anyways.
Of course, obviously. What else would you do with it?
problem with drops is a little bit like the problem with dollars, that they keep on issuing them, but the number of assets you can buy are constant, so then you get inflation.
Economist 101 from Oofer.
I'm saving
And
up
it's
for
true,
the,
this lift,
for the yacht in
Paddy
the
giving
marina.
you this lesson, but since he's not here, I will do it.
Well, the Zwift Fed announced that they were going to announce rate reductions.
Wait,
So,
did
gotta hope we-
the feds actually do that like in the last day in the
Yeah,
US?
the Fed raised the rate 0.25%.
They raised it like in the last week?
Yeah.
Yeah,
like
but
2 days ago.
they implied that this could be the one but last, or the last
Yeah.
one, so the stocks went up with 2%.
Yeah, I was gonna say, because I settled my ESPP yesterday, sold them, and then the day after, every share jumped like $5. I'm like, whoa, what happened?
They heard you got out of it.
No, it was like every stock on the entire market. I was like, oh, had to have been a federal rate
Yeah.
announcement.
Yeah.
But the NASDAQ was really funny. First it dropped 0.5%, and then everybody say, hey, wait, and then it went up by 2% in like 10 minutes.
Yeah. But it's good. It only went up 0.25, so that should kind of balance out yield growth for the treasury bills, which means home mortgage rates won't really go up as much.
You know, something's interesting when your online savings account is earning double the rate of your mortgage interest rate.
On the other hand, the way the dollar is going against the euro, I need a 2% increase per day just to break even.
Too bad if I refied my mortgage to stick it all in the savings account, my rate would go up.
Yeah, a lot. Unless you sold your house on a loan assumption with the leaseback option.
Not that Ian's looked into this at all.
And you can sell or finance what your equity is. So you can just make money off that house doing some APR arbitrage, man.
Andy says, Zwift and RGT running, CPU under 40% and 60% GPU. Nice.
She's giving it all she's got, Captain.
She's not really.
Say that.
Giving it half she's got, Captain.
Yeah.
Kev says you should donate your drops to the TTT teammate. That feels like something's doubled up there. TTT teammate. Who can't afford to get the good TT? I don't think
Maybe they should just get
drops by lungs or legs. Oh, that wasn't Kev, that was Owen. Put your teeth in and try that again. He just called me a boomer. Like an old, like that's before boomer.
That's
I don't know what
compliment.
that
Actually, Justin's not that old. He just has such a wide range of children in his house. You think he's a grandpa?
Boomers don't have mortgages.
I'm my own grandpa. Oh. He didn't know the song.
I know some of those people. Yeah, I'm not comparing this to Bob's temperatures, because Bob's temperatures would just force me to move. But man, yesterday was just that bitter, biting cold here. It was only like 28, 30.
Yeah.
You know, sometimes that cold damp just like just punches you in the face.
Well, did you see any of this stuff about freezing rain in Austin, Texas?
Yeah. It's
Nuts.
It happens every once in a while. Pretty rare.
I have several coworkers at Austin who were like, power's out, trees falling on my house. I don't think I'm going to be online today. Fair enough.
All I heard were excuses.
I mean, you don't live in a bomb shelter?
Where's your battery backup? And your 5G puck. And my class on Tuesday, we were talking about issues with democratic stability and democratization, political instability in Latin America. And, you know, obviously the conversation devolved down into education issues. And one of the students brought up, well, this doesn't really make any sense. There's opportunities for education. If you just bring them computers, or, you know, you can bring the education to them. They're doing it all over in Europe, Eastern Europe, and all these things. I was just like, I pulled up Google Maps, and I scrolled out to a town in eastern Honduras. I said, there's no internet there. There's no phones there. There's just a little bit of cell phone coverage at best. So, it's not Eastern Europe, bud. I was like, good God, man.
It's actually quite warm here today. It's above 0 Fahrenheit.
Say like 10 degrees there?
Yeah, today it's
Vermont
like way
summer.
warmer than the other day. It's 12 degrees. It was 1 the other day.
-9 yesterday.
Ooh.
Woo. That's horrible, man.
It's 47 outside here. We consider that cold this time of
47 Celsius, that's crazy.
year. Yeah, so it's Fahrenheit.
Speaking of cold, in my home office I have a little heated footrest. It's just like emits a little bit of heat to keep your feet warm. It's actually super handy. It has this feature that if you leave it on for too long, it will shut itself off. I think I'm not sure exactly how it's tracking that, but now it's automatically shutting itself off after like 10 minutes. I'm like, I was going for a little bit longer than 10 minutes. So I know it's so cheap I should just buy another one, but the electronics nerd in me must take it apart and attempt something 3 times before I spend any money on it.
Override the cheap Chinese circuits.
Right?
That can never go bad.
Where's the self shut off mechanism if it gets too hot? Disable that, obviously.
Yeah.
Burn down my house. What could go wrong if you remove the safety feature out of the cheap home heater?
Yesterday was first of the month, so I paid my insurances, so I think that should be enough.
I think what you should probably also do is put like a kerosene heater next to your workstation.
And remove the safety off of it.
I mean, just put the kerosene heater there, and you don't need any ducts or vents or anything like that either.
That's what insurance is for. I don't like this house anymore. Burn it down and they'll buy a new one. Kev says, super handy. And it's for your feet? Okay, Kev. Okay, I see what you did there.
I used to have a 4 kilowatt kerosene burner when I was out in the van for radio stuff. But it's a good idea to leave one of the doors a little bit open.
The other option for you, J-Wags, is to buy one of those pizza ovens like Mitch has and just install it downstairs. It'll warm you up and you can eat.
Cook your lunch. Start cooking my lunch about 8 a.m.
Yeah, just make it like a all-day brunch type thing.
It's actually a problem I have. I just bought a pizza oven and it comes with a very large stove, which is fantastic for making pizza. You get just the right crispiness and stuff, but heating it up just for making 2 pizzas is a bit too much. But
that's why I need to cook breakfast and dinner on it as well. So we'll have Cap'n Crunch pizza. The sauce is syrup and cinnamon roll bread for the dough. Now, syrup and Cap'n Crunch, probably not the best mixture.
I mean, if you want diabetes, instantly.
There's this, I think I told you at the YouTube channel that a couple Brits eating different foods and commenting on it. And they were talking about American cereal, specifically the Cap'n Crunch where they just put in berries. And they called it Oops All Berries. And it was like 18 grams of sugar and a 38-gram serving. And they said, they should have called it Oops All Diabetes.
Keep it up. I think the Danish GDP is 5% export of synthetic insulin.
But it turns out the highest percentage of sugar per serving was the Lucky Charms All Rainbows cereal, where there was no crunchy. It was just unicorn and rainbow marshmallows was the entire cereal. They apparently made a version of this as a promo deal, and it was like 75 or 80% sugar per serving.
It's like giant cereal.
101.
Please.
Oh, it says 101 grams of sugar per 100 grams serving. There we go. Now, that's a true American cereal. That's a real American hero, if you will. You know the real American hero commercials, Ian?
Yeah. Some Budweiser.
You, Mr. Super Sugary Cereal Eater, are the reason diabetes and doctors are still in business. Hats off to you. I mean, only reason I eat frosted mini wheats is because of the sugar on the mini wheats. So I got no room to talk.
You just
Lick
lick
'em.
it off.
Yeah, just lick it off. Throw away the wheat.
Yeah.
Anybody got time to chew that?
I can see you like this. Yeah. Okay.
I like. Did you make it with the frosting more like a cupcake frosting, so it's easier to lick off, please?
In fact, just reverse the composition. 90% frosting, 10% wheat.
Just to hold the frosting together. Just
Yeah,
enough
exactly.
wheat to.
maybe use a little prune paste just to help keep the system going.
Some of the ingredients of this product are 100% real fruit before being processed.
Right. Yeah. Some of these ingredients began as 100% real fruit. We're not saying this is what you're getting, but it's like the Kardashians began as real people. Now they're plastic demons. Same thing with the food. The statements by the eval about the Kardashians do not necessarily reflect the views of TeamODZ or the Wagner Wagon Ride or RGT. But they probably do.
Oh my gosh.
Great.
See what this lap comes in at. Still, whoa, that was the fastest one yet. 11:42.
Nice. My laps are coming in as complete.
I think what happened was there was a group of bots behind us that must have joined us, sped us up again. Actually, I think the first one was 11:38. I could be wrong. I mean, I'm quite often wrong.
Right. There is
That's
that.
just- That's something I've come to accept in marriage.
Even when you're right, you're probably not right.
Is it worth being right?
Yeah. I'm still working on that.
Ian beat me to that one.
Also brave at 6 a.m. in the morning when the family is asleep.
Do you want to be right or married? Oh man, my wife's nowhere near that bad.
I had that issue.
It's me that's the problem. Let's be frankly honest about that.
Yeah, of course. When I was working in Haiti, we had a couple, both of Haitian descent. She spoke fluently, Creole fluently. They got stopped by the cops with her dad. Cops shaking them down, claiming something wrong with the rental contract, which is standard practice. The dad's dealing with it, and the wife decides she needs to get involved. Haitian men, by the way, Haitian cops especially, don't take it kindly when a woman gets in their face. And she got slapped by the Haitian cop. So husband, being a good husband, jumps in and throws that dude to the ground. And of course, then they beat husband out of his shoes and they arrest him for assaulting an officer, which he did. So we're working to get him out. We come up with a deal basically where the husband's gonna apologize, they're gonna be let go, and they can get home back to the US. And the wife knows, she starts throwing a temper tantrum. I want my apology and they're wrong, he shouldn't have to apologize, starts going on and on and on.
Do you want to be right or?
So my NCO, he pulls her aside because she's telling me, I was a major at the time, my boss is a commander, and she's a lower enlisted. He pulls her aside. He's like, A, you don't speak to my bosses like that. And B, you want your apology? and your husband in jail, or do you want to go home? Those are your two choices.
Yes.
And let me tell you, he's going to go back to that jail. Yeah, he's going to go back to that jail. That ain't fun. You know, these two got him transferred over to the hospital for last week just to cover him. They can't keep him out of the jail. So your call. I advise you to shut your mouth and get on a plane. Like, I was kind of like, I wanted to tell the husband, bro, you need to get out of this before it's too late. You're not that far along. This one's gonna be trouble.
Don't make me draft the bots that are 3 feet tall. Come on. Yeah, this one's a lot bigger.
You mean
I'll
the
take that.
slightly smaller than average height ones?
The ones that I can't see over my handlebars?
Hey, just because you're freakishly tall. You don't have to be heightist. It's everybody who's not a freak.
I'm an elitist. No, that sounded better in my mind.
Let me try that like that.
My wife recently got into downhill skiing. There's a quick way to burn money if you're looking for one.
Bro, we're into bicycles.
It's the other way to burn money. I think downhill skiing burns it faster. I'm pretty sure it's to get a drink of water at the ski resort is $30. But if you don't want somebody else drinking from the fountain at the same time, it's $100.
Why do you need to drink at the ski resort? There's plenty of snow.
Exactly.
Make a prediction that you will go to France in February next year instead of Mallorca.
To go to the French Alps skiing.
Yeah, that's what you want to go if you're into that.
I mean, Utah's a pretty good destination for it also.
Yeah. So the problem is most people would just encourage their wife to have some kind of minor accident and she'd want to give up the sport. But if Justin did that, he'd have 17 children to look after. So he's like patting his wife in bubble wrap when she goes down.
I could totally get into cross-country skiing because that's totally an endurance sport.
Yeah. Yeah, downhill's fun, but I agree. It's a lot of exhilaration, wait in line, sit in a chair, go back up, exhilaration, wait in line, sit in a chair, go back up, exhilaration, hospital visit, wait till next season.
Okay, this is not how the Dutch do it. They sleep in and then they go to the after ski at about 5 o'clock in the afternoon.
Whoa. Laps are staying fast, 11:39. All right,
Oh,
we're
we
just over
lost Kev.
halfway. We lost Kev?
Yeah.
Yoo-hoo! Kavina!
He
Nice.
dropped out of Discord and
I still see him in voice and RGT.
Oof dropped on us. Why are you making everyone quit?
You know? The nasty habit. My doctors told me I needed to quit. I just must have misinterpreted that and thought I needed to make everybody else quit.
So any update or chance that you could come out in February?
There's a chance. I got to see how things are shaking out.
Yeah.
Hoping to. Trying to make it work.
That'd be good. I just need to set up the roster who's going to be bunking with Andy Jenner each night. He has great nighttime, back massages and leg massages. So.
He typically wanted as quiet of a space as possible because he's always way off on time zone and his sleeping schedule.
Yeah,
Miss,
we'll put
put him in the bathroom.
We'll put a blow-up bed or a army green cot in the garage for him.
In the pool.
Yeah.
That way he can just wake up and take a shower immediately.
We'll give him a roll of paper towels for its blanket
Oh,
and a pillow.
Oh, I gotta go look and see. Ha! I went to the doctor's, and that's how I could lose some weight. He said, don't eat anything fatty. Fatty apparently caught the automod. I let it through. It was a disability term, it says. It was classified as a non-politically correct disability term. What's up, Flo? We got... Hey, Flo, we're using in-game RGT audio.
Yeah.
Yeah, sorry, Jay. We can't hear you. All the cool kids are over here.
Yo quiero bajarte la luna, yo quiero verte desnuda y que me digas a oscura, quiero hacerlo una vez más. Y si te vas, te vas, te vas. Y si te vas, te vas, te vas. Y si te vas, te vas, te vas. Llévame contigo.
Does that mean I get to park in the disabled spots if fatty is a protected disabled term? Do I get that?
Now, I believe you have to have some kind of medically diagnosed issue, not just, you can't push
My
away.
mom once told me, lose weight, you fatty. Does that count as medical diagnosis?
That's truth and honesty.
Oh, okay. That counts as ableist, apparently.
Yo quiero bajar la luna, yo quiero verte desnuda y que me digas a oscuras, quiero hacerlo una vez más. Y si te vas, te vas, te vas. Y si te vas, te vas, te vas. Y si te vas, te vas, te vas.
I love emails from my civilian leadership sometimes that don't get, I just really don't get the whole military culture.
This should be interesting.
Yeah, I'm not. And basically, we have a promotion list coming out for some of our students, and the person saying, well, even if they don't get selected, being a graduate of the War College and serving in the current rank is great honor. I'm like, no, that tells everybody you got something bad in your file. J Flo, are you gonna? He's not on. It's Hey J-Rex, just mute me, and I'll mute you. That way J Flo can hear us.
Got it. Talking about in Discord.
Jason, can you hear us now?
No, he's got himself muted and deafened in here now.
Yeah, he does.
Here, he'll figure it out. We'll blow him kisses. He's joining. Look, you can see the loading screen.
Okay. Yeah, okay, got it. All right, I'll mute myself again.
Just blowing him kisses.
I just thought maybe he was doing a different workout.
I mean, there is some truth to too much TSS from talking.
Yeah.
Speaking of which, catch us. Here we come.
All right. Oh, it took you 37K.
I apologize. Hey, there's Flo.
Hey, J Flo. Still ignoring us.
He's getting it figured out.
The reason he got dropped is because he's not listening and not responding.
Or because he's trying to run Trainer Road and RGT at the same time and he's juggling all the balls.
Nope. Nope.
Not
The
it?
only logical explanation is he's not responding to us.
Also,
Hold on.
I thought the other explanation was he just couldn't hack it. I mean, that was the other logical explanation.
That's an alternate plausibility.
Blah, blah, blah. What's going on?
Not much.
So I woke up extra early for you today, Justin, so I can get the whole wagon done.
Wagon.
Oh.
Look at that.
Look at that.
I woke up at 3:45 and then worked for 2 hours.
Wow.
That's
Not, actually, it wasn't intentional. I woke up at 3:45 and was like, I'm awake.
If my previous employer was asking, I also always worked 2 hours during the middle of the night while I was sleeping.
Apparently, dreaming doesn't count at work, even if you
I don't
dream at
know.
work.
What does the government mandate say about that for defense contractors? You have to read those rules carefully.
It only counted during COVID.
There we go.
We're much slower now.
Just kidding for all of the FBI robots that are listening. It is not true. I did not charge time to the government while I was sleeping.
Chat GTP.
For the record.
is
What's up,
already
Lori?
collecting your data. Nice. Oh.
So J-Flow, we were talking about how apparently the feds introduced another 0.25% rate hike, but they also said supposedly it's the last, which caused the stock market to go way high.
Oh,
So,
yeah?
which now I feel like an idiot because ESPP came through yesterday or the day before, and I just sold it. And I went and looked, and it was like every share on the entire stock market went up like $5 yesterday.
As I'm pulling up my portfolio, hold on.
There you go. Yeah, everything yesterday was woo!
Look at it this way, Justin. You don't worry about the meat you left on the bone, provided you took a huge chunk of it.
That's because I sold so many shares, it just freed up the stock market. That's
Right,
what it
but those
was.
are free shares, right? Those are free.
No, 85% discount, not
Okay,
RSUs.
Okay, but you still profited on it.
Yeah, for sure.
So quit whining.
Actually, I have to. Of course, I meticulously tracked how much they took out of each check before they make the purchase.
Yeah.
And I did the math. I'm like, there's still like a good amount of money that they didn't, like, they only used like 90% of the money that had been withheld to buy shares.
What
So I'm
about
like,
fees? Yeah.
no, I don't think it's
Sorry.
fees. I mean, that was already included, but like, there was I think it has to do with the timing of, like, there's a certain amount of time from when it's withheld to the paycheck to when it's available. I don't know. So like some of that money is probably still sitting there for next round.
Right. Yeah, it makes sense. Not processed off when you submit it. It's processed. It's dated off when it's processed.
Yeah, there's an overlapping thing. I will get to the bottom of it. They'll either, on my next paycheck, they usually declare how much is held there. So either they'll kick some back to me, or they'll say, hey, there's this much held there. We'll find out.
So then are you just reinvesting that cash once you sold it?
Shit. Oh shit, that was a lot.
What? Oh yeah, the jump yesterday?
Oh yeah, let's leave that
Dude.
there. Let's
Yeah.
just forget about that one and just keep going.
Right? That was a big jump.
I was like,
It didn't make up for all the losses since.
no. We haven't seen that line go that way in a while.
Yes. Told you, like the whole stock market.
Yeah.
It's all right. I took my profits out a couple days ago because I'm moving the account over to something else. So, yeah.
So what you were asking, Ian, with the ESPP stuff, I just sell it, it's a disqualifying disposition. I take my 15% growth and move it over to whatever other plan I have for the money. I'm not looking to stockpile single stocks. This one is probably going to fund the new fence we need around the house.
Nice.
That's okay. That's not an investment, but that's cool. You know, just pitch your money away, Justin. Your family doesn't want money when you die.
It's not an investment. Wait, so you mean the half of the fence on this house has fallen over? Yeah, I don't want to buy it. Absolutely, it's an investment. If you've seen my neighbors, just kidding.
All you're doing is keeping those little paycheck suckers fenced in. Let them roam free. Maybe someone will come back. Reduce your expenses.
2 sections of the fence fell over while we were out of town. Apparently, they were just wood posts.
Yeah.
In cement, and they rotted out over time.
Yeah.
Huh.
We're gonna put vinyl in instead.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, that'll last a long time.
Yeah.
And the research I've done shows that, like, especially with wood prices being so crazy, vinyls, even if it's 50% more expensive up front, you don't have to refinish it and it lasts forever. So I would pay a 50% premium.
If you don't care about the environment, it's a good call.
Totally. I don't care about the environment. I just care about how often I have to stand and stain that dang fence.
Just make sure when you put it in, you tell the kids, all right, kids, Daddy just made sure there's another big hurricane coming through the U.S. Like the butterfly effect with the fences.
We have this on one of the sides of the house. Somebody, like one of the previous owners, had made like a dog kennel.
Yeah.
But what they did was, like, there's a concrete slab that on the ground that appears to be tied into the foundation, and even has like a drain in it that'll drain, so they can like wash it out, and it goes into the sewer system. But then the fence around that, so part of it's the foundation of the house, but then half of it is a property line, and they built like a normal fence, but the first like 2 feet of it is cement, and the posts for the fence go in between the cement walls, and the cement walls aren't even tied into the concrete slab on the ground at all.
Wait,
It's so weird.
The posts are not in the concrete.
It's like they must have concreted the posts in the ground and then put a concrete wall for 2 feet high in between the posts.
Yeah. So rather than pour the concrete or put the posts in, pour the concrete that wraps around all the posts, they just basically made concrete blocks between each post.
It's super weird. So I'm thinking I'm just going to take
Just dumb.
all that out. Leave the concrete slab on the ground. That's helpful. Put the wall around it. Take out.
I mean, maybe they wanted to see, possibly how long it would take the dog to burrow through concrete. Like Shawshank style.
The only thing I could think of is they wanted to like spray the whole thing down and not be spraying the fence. But the posts are clearly exposed. So you're rotting the posts every time you spray out the dog run.
So why don't you do this? You go over to your neighbor and say, hey, this has me perplexed. Is there a reason for this, or are you just an idiot?
No, they didn't put it up. It's my property.
The old
They did.
owners, yeah.
Oh, okay, well, ask your the person you bought it from.
I don't think they put it up either. I think it was well before them.
Oh, okay. Oh, great. So now you're basically calling probably ghosts, dead people, idiots. Good job.
Well, one of the previous owners built the airplane in the house and died in it, so that might actually be true.
Things you
It's
forgot to
his-
tell before you bought the house for 100, please.
They didn't die in the plane in the house. He died in the plane outside the house, from what I'm
sure.
hearing.
Maybe
That's
he just
better.
wanted his ghost to be able to come into the pen and out to see his
That's
dog.
much better.
He could have just been a hilarious dude who said, look what I'm going to do with this. It's just going to mess with people's minds until it's taken away.
It's weird. It's like he framed around the concrete, so like there's posts, concrete wall, and then they put a 2x4 like on top of the cement wall, and then the slats on the outside for the fence. So there's like no gap between the outside fence and the cement wall. So like if you kick the bottom of the fence, you'd break your foot.
Ah,
That's probably why he did it then, because that's funny.
We want to use the area as a bunny kennel. So we want to keep it like enclosed, but
Yeah. Is that for Sunday dinners?
wow.
All right. Perfectly fine to eat rabbits. Have you never eaten rabbit there, J-Wags?
It's not on my routine of edible things, nor would my daughter's most dearest pet be on the list either.
You don't know, man. You just haven't lived.
We've joked about it, and she just rolls her eyes and stares at us.
I mean, it's a delicacy in some places.
What, eating small children's pets?
Well, rabbits, but sure. So, that's an awesome way for punishment.
Oh, God.
Hey,
Oh my gosh.
every time you do, you go down one less pet. And free dinner.
that's funny that you think
Boom.
one rabbit's gonna feed Justin's whole family.
I was going to say,
Fair enough. Stew. Wait a minute, you can make stew out of it. They won't even know until afterwards. All right, so Justin, in May, I have to go to Brazil for 2 weeks for language training.
oh, nice.
My options are Brasilia, Rio, and I'm trying to throw in Natal and the other one, Chisao, in the north, yeah, the beach town.
Manaus? Oh, no,
No, not Manaus.
it's Fortaleza? No,
no,
no.
João Pessoa.
João Pessoa. John Person.
Yeah, yeah, João Pessoa. What do you think? And I kind of don't really want to go to Rio.
Really? Okay.
A lot of crime.
Rio's the most touristy of all those.
Yeah, I also want to stay a little bit away from that.
in May,
44 season I
it will be the tail end of their summer.
Yep.
Because they're offset from us. So up north might not actually be too terrible, but if it was like, it might be really warm in João Pessoa if you went in like December.
Yeah.
So Brasilia, landlocked. I mean, if you want beach, you're not going to get it there.
No, obviously.
But it's the capital. I've never been there. You see, I was going to tell you Rio because that's our next kind of vacation we've got we're planning as a trip to Rio in December, actually.
Yeah. Yeah, but like when I'm doing my language training, I like to kind of roam around the city and go into shops and restaurants and stuff like that, and not have to worry about being pickpocketed or robbed.
I mean, come on. It's Brazil. It's going to happen.
But you haven't
Any city.
experienced Brazil without that.
Yeah. Brazilia's a lot safer.
I mean, you don't speak Portuguese, or do you?
A little bit. I understand it pretty well.
Nice.
I mean, I'm just saying, like, I think no matter what city you're in, they're going to notice you're in the South. You have more chances of being not seen as an outsider because there's a lot more German influence in the South. I'm serious.
Yeah. But the South's a lot colder.
Yeah.
Now, I'm not worried about looking like a foreigner. I mean, that's fine. I'm used to that.
Infrastructure is a lot nicer in the South,
Yeah.
honestly. But it's very city dependent, so.
Yeah. And the temperature in Brasilia won't be bad. It's like high of 80s in mid-May, low of 50s, so good running weather in the morning.
Yeah, I'd pick, well, based on what you're thinking, I'd go João Pessoa.
Yeah. Okay.
I mean, that's assuming you want to be a John person.
Better than birth.
That's all. That's. Wait, you're saying that the city actually named Birth?
As long as it's next to Ernie.
Or is there a city named Nascimento?
Yeah.
I had a great time in Rio when I went with my wife. We enjoyed it. We went to a soccer game. We were afraid for our life at the soccer game.
Yeah.
We were also afraid for the home team's goalie's life. After he didn't block a goal. They had a few choice words for him.
Now, I just found when I go to smaller towns for these things, I get a little more interaction.
Yeah. For sure. Small towns probably more enjoyable, less hustle bustle of a big city. Rio's definitely a big city.
It's more I don't want to be constantly having to worry about being proposition scammed or targeted anytime I try to talk to anybody.
Hey, I got a really good vacation package for you in Grand Pessoa. Wire some funds. I'll send you an account. Wire your funds. I'll take care of it.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. That's like that one guy on.
I'll make sure you don't get scammed in João Pessoa.
Exactly. There was that Nigerian prince we met on Discord that we sent all that money, Justin.
Oh, that's coming back though.
Yeah.
Dude, that's a solid investment right there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You think the stock market moving yesterday was big? Nigerian prince.
Nigerian prince.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's where it's
Have you
at.
seen the Nigerian news?
We're just talking out of our butts.
No, I know. Like saying he sent us the articles though. He's about to be crowned.
He is. It was written in crayon, but that's kind of sus.
It was.
It's completely spelled wrong.
Yeah, that's a new style.
Yeah, I mean the domain was totally legit, like xrqryz.freedomain.com.
Reputable news source.
Owen is probably like, what in the world are they talking about?
Or he's like, oh, I know that guy.
I made the same investment. He gives me regular status updates. It's doing really well.
Yeah.
Been growing for the last 10 years.
Yeah. This person
He says-
is Bernie Madoff.
He said he'd rather owe it to me than cheat me out of it. That's such a nice guy.
Why are these guys attacking?
There's this weird... They don't attack. Well, what happens is like they slip past each other. You fall off them. You fall back. You get the surge to get back in. It's weird.
Yeah. That's ridiculous.
That's what got Ufra all worked up at the beginning.
They need to behave themselves. Stupid AI. You're never gonna rule the world if you can't keep a constant pace.
Can't do what you're told.
That's right.
I don't know, but I don't want to get beaten at the end of this thing.
That's how morale improves. Meetings.
This is what I hear.
From your employees.
Yeah. One of my employees gave me this cool coffee cup. On the side it says, "The tears of my employees." And so I walked around and said, "Look at my cup." "Oh, that's really funny, doctor." I go, "Look, it's empty."
Oh.
Yeah, not amused.
Not
Not amused.
One of my guys
Somebody
gave me
got
a Darth Vader mug and said it was emblematic of my leadership.
You mean you were everybody's father? You were everybody's father, or?
Yeah, very fatherly, super dedicated. You know, like almost religiously dedicated to the job. That's pretty awesome.
That's what it is.
My wife got me a mug for Christmas. I just wasn't sure why I had to go down to the police station to get it.
Justin's like, "Can you use my green screen?"
Yeah. I don't want that, like, the height marker behind me. That's lame. Everybody's got that.
Oh, I'm gonna have to find that for my green screen background.
Two laps to go.
Oh, no. Couldn't talk in chat in RGT, Kev? Is that the problem you're having?
So for RGT, Kev, the microphone it uses is whatever microphone is set as default in Windows.
Yeah.
Maybe Kev's computer was doing like what my computer did this morning.
The other way you can do it, Kev, is if you have the companion app on your phone, you can you can join audio from it. So you could use your headphones, you could use your earbuds on your phone to do audio while you're doing the game on the PC. That might be a little bit easier.
Unless your Bluetooth headphones microphone input is kind of filled with sweaty or salty sweat and sunscreen.
Yeah.
No, for Kev, we would prefer that. But
yeah. I thought that's kind of how his mics all were. It kind of sounds like that most of the time.
That's his accent.
No, his accent.
Forever, Kev will be known as by. Hey, Dad, you remember that guy that we couldn't understand? I'm like, oh, Kev. He goes, oh yeah, that guy.
That guy we couldn't understand.
He's like, he would talk, and I would stare at him because I was really trying to understand him, but I couldn't.
Like I swear every fifth word that came out of his mouth was English, but I just couldn't put it together.
It's 4 letters.
Because it had 4 letters. Dorks. Just says dorks.
Good afternoon to you too, Kev.
Good afternoon, sir. Nerd alert.
All right, what are you watching on Netflix, Justin?
Rewatching on Amazon Prime, White Collar.
Oh, I love White Collar. So yeah, I like it. That's
what happened was we went to see the high school play recently, Catch Me If You Can. The local high school did a rendition of Catch Me If You Can.
Okay.
And then we were like, man, that was fantastic. We love White Collar. We're like, let's just watch it all again. So
yeah, Neil is awesome.
Neil Caffrey.
Yeah. So slick.
He's like the poster boy. It's like,
yeah, right?
Like, what's his sidekick's name?
Oh, the bald guy with the glasses.
Yes.
He normally plays gay guys, though.
I
can't remember.
Stanley Tucci?
I
Oh,
can't remember his character's name, but he's like the brains who actually does everything. And Neil's like just the showboat, pretty boy who gets all the credit.
The Face Man.
Oh, Willie Larson.
The Fall Guy.
Mozzie. I mean, obviously Neil's super smart too, even in the. But no wonder America is in such a state with the likes of you three. Oh, that's why he thinks America's doing so well. Thanks, Kev.
What are you watching right now, J-Flo?
Oh, some silly stuff. There's this new show called Trent. It's this autistic FBI guy. It's pretty funny. It's kind of a mix. And then they're just trying to find.
Have you seen Love on the Spectrum?
No. I'll look it up. Love on the Spectrum. Interesting.
About autistic people dating. It's actually really
interesting.
I first saw it and I was like, this is going to devolve into trash fast. But it wasn't. It was actually really high quality.
Justin's like, I was hoping for Honey Boo Boo, but not so much.
No. Kaleidoscope was the last one. That was good.
Yeah, that
Kaleidoscope.
Was
good. Yeah.
I'm watching. It's not on Netflix. It's more of a dark web series called How to Commit Murder and Get Away with It.
Oh my god!
Is
that just your day job? That's your day job, right?
I was like, wait, is that one of your classes?
Is that required corporate training?
as we
Look, man, I'm
rewind the
trying to
stream, as we rewind the stream, and Ian said he woke up at 3:45 a.m. this morning.
I mean,
Grab the trash
that's
bag.
not just not
and
the
duct
live.
Everything good happens at 3:45 a.m. Jay Flow.
Yeah, that's what I hear.
Meaning, like everything you get away with happens at 3:45 a.m.
Right. Now I'm just trying to build certification for post-army career.
I want to see that on your LinkedIn.
Yeah.
Able to get away with it.
We call them wet cleaners.
Yes.
No, definitely not watching that. But what I did watch last week was I binge watched. When I say binge watch, I just sat in on a Zoom webinar. 7 hours of asset protection and tax strategy.
Oh my god.
Actually, pretty interesting.
How do you watch for 7 hours? That's nuts.
Well, 3 of them were on my bike.
Yeah, that's the only way. Like, there's a hard stop at like 30 minutes. No,
No, they
you
had
can't
breaks.
tell me. Yeah,
It was
They let
15
them take
minutes
pee
on,
breaks in the
10
middle of the meeting.
minutes
yeah.
off. Just have to leave your camera on when you do it.
Yeah.
No, cameras were off, so. I mean, I was doing other stuff while I was watching it.
Yeah.
It was pretty interesting, though.
Yeah.
I will say there's a lot about corporate structure that I learned,
Oh yeah.
and about protection. And
You know, one thing, and it's probably a small thing, but we've moved to a system where, like, the assets or the things that we have, like sell, like glasses, are always staying. They always stay on the board, and we just order another one. You come in and you want Gucci 123, we order it, so the board is
Yeah.
always full. So if something's missing, someone stole it. So if you look around, you could always tell, like, you could always at least better eyes on, hey, why is that spot missing? What's going on there? And people can
Right.
watch carefully.
Who would
And we learned
steal
that from-
Gucci glasses, Jason? I mean, who would do
I
that?
don't know. Who would buy $1,000 lenses for their Gucci glasses, Justin?
the same idiots who bought Louis Vuitton face masks at $450 a piece.
This is true. This is true.
So, Justin, where's your Louis Vuitton face mask now?
Yeah. he used it at 3:45 this morning.
Never hear Louis Vuitton. I think of that. It's a Megan Trainor song. I Made You Look. You
Yeah.
know,
Yeah.
you know what I'm talking about. You know the words, Ian.
I know the song, I think, but no, I don't know the words.
Oh, just it's something
Sorry.
about when I had my Louis Vuitton on, but even when I had nothing on, I made you look. Basically,
Well, yeah, a woman walking around with a Louis Vuitton mask and nothing else is going to make you look. I mean, if nothing else, you might want to go on to call the police because she's having a mental health problem.
Hello, good morning, and welcome to all the new viewers to our channel. And later on today, we're going to do a step-by-step how to apply your Louis Vuitton face mask.
It's weird. Those Louis Vuitton
after
face
you get done with
masks
your
actually
Gucci facial, we're having the Louis Vuitton face mask.
They actually work the same way as the Walmart face masks.
Yeah,
It's weird.
it's weird.
Same protection, too. In fact, less than the Home Depot N95s.
Yeah. Don't you get the same effect afterwards from the 99-cent soap?
That's just because the Home Depot N95s have been previously given to the children during their free Saturday workshops to use, and then they sold them
Oh, yes.
afterwards.
Yes. Yeah. Oh, you guys have those kids' workshops too?
Oh
You
yeah,
go and build something?
that's their Saturday marketing strategy, dude.
Is it?
$500 in kids things to get parents to buy $5,000 worth of store merchandise.
So I don't go to Home Depot on Saturday mornings. I
Yeah.
go on Sunday mornings when most of y'all are in
Yes.
church.
Yeah, that's a good time. That's a good time.
Or I go really early, like right when they open.
Yeah, all the time. So my question is what do you and Steph do with all the things that they make?
Treasure for life. Hold on to and cherish in the garbage can.
Yes. Yes, as the kids are watching upstairs. Yes. Yes. Yes, Rylan, we keep them all. We keep them all in a safe place that gets taken away once a week on Tuesday.
They're at that farm with the dog.
Whoa!
Yeah.
Is your game freaking out, Ian? You guys just do 180 turns a couple times there?
Oh, I saw that in the stream.
Nope.
Uh-oh.
My guy knows how to hold his alcohol.
One lap to go.
2 for me.
That lap. And was just under a 12-minute lap. We're on pace for sub 2 hours.
We got large Marge in charge here.
Jason, were you on when Owen got caught by the chatbot on Twitch?
No, what happened?
Fatty. Fatty is a protected disability term, apparently.
Oh my gosh.
We are so stupid as a society.
Yeah. Are you still buying your Shrek face mask from Costco? That's the best deal, though, Kev.
Of course. Then people
Everybody needs
flees away from you.
They store it right next to the 5 gallons of mayonnaise.
They store it next to the drinking straws sold in quantities of 5,000.
Because we need that many. But I guess that would be on brand for all the plastic Justin's family uses.
Yeah, we don't like sea turtles, apparently.
Yeah. My recyclarian son would be at home.
Well, we've got 10 people, humans, on the leaderboard today. That's a
Nice.
new record for us.
Oh, good job, man. So the
It's just going to be...
You know Silvio again about my events, but they weren't put through. So hopefully he puts them on.
Did you have your Louis Vuitton face mask on?
Face mask on.
That's the problem.
Yeah, he didn't.
He doesn't accept
Oh,
Gucci.
man,
It has to be Louis Vuitton.
Yeah.
Oh, I need to follow up on Scratch Labs now that it's almost been 4 days. Just thought.
And we are trying to give you money, guys.
Exactly.
Yeah, TSS was a bit higher today. I'm at 93 already. Okay, ideally we'd want the 2-hour wagon to be around 80-ish TSS. Morning, Beer Bear. And as we tend to say, good afternoon. Hopefully Beer Bear knows that reference.
Not sure I do.
Okay,
Hold on.
we need to send the clip.
I'll get it. You talk about it. I get the clip.
Okay, Jason's got a clip coming. So in the movie Spirited with Will Ferrell and Ryan Reynolds. Back in Scrooge's time, apparently it was considered rude to say good afternoon because you were like basically trying to get somebody to leave you alone. Like, hey kid, get off my doorstep, good afternoon. It was considered rude, and so they take it to the next level in this movie. And Jason's finding a YouTube clip of it for you. There you go. In fact, that's totally going on the stream right now.
There's actually a good afternoon challenge. Let's see what that is.
Okay, here we go. Pausing this music, making that full screen. There we go.
Now, fellow, here you are in a British bar with a frothy little frown on your
It's good every time.
Another
It's good every
pint for
time.
me friend, extra warm.
Your accent blows.
Well, I beg to differ. As you're drowning in the ale,
This movie's from this year. It's like a year ago.
Than soggy fish and chips. But you don't have to sit and pout. Just let your inner Scrooge come out. Because why should any other jerk enjoy his day? When you're down in the dumps and need some cheering up, seas, turn and tap our hapless chap and sweetly say, good afternoon. Good afternoon. Well, I never. Just let one fly and you'll be smiling pretty soon. Like this. Good afternoon. I beg your pardon. You pompous.
It is good content.
It's like this opera with a little touch of class. Oh, two little words can totally change your tune.
Good afternoon. Good afternoon.
Good afternoon.
I'm sensing no. So you've done nothing wrong in so very, very long, and I get it's an important point of pride.
It's part of my job.
But come on, now don't stay quiet. You know you wanna try it. Better to never let all of the bitter be bottled up inside.
Oi! Out of the road, dingus!
Oh, come on, bub. He's got it coming. You know you want to. Come on. Come on. It's right there. Just let it.
Good afternoon!
Yes! Good afternoon.
How you say?
So you're a waitress, cantankerous buffoon.
What's all this thing?
Good afternoon. You smell it. Now we didn't say good morning or good night.
Good afternoon, Owen.
Perfect timing, Owen.
Little words can totally change your tune. Good afternoon. Good afternoon.
Good afternoon.
She called the news. Good afternoon.
Yeah.
With your wife.
Good afternoon.
It meant not a thing, I swear upon my life. Good afternoon.
He
has the pain.
Good afternoon.
She called. Good afternoon.
I'm an orphan, please, sir. May I have some more?
Good afternoon!
Hello, Governor. Good afternoon. Pardon his French. Good afternoon.
Just deplore them with decorum like a Judy bloody dench.
Wait, was that Judi Dench?
Oh my god, she's a national treasure. I love her in everything.
I loved her in that chocolate.
Chocolat.
These guys are hilarious.
Oh, here it is. The big finish. Oh, there's the wagon.
Quite a long. This video is totally gonna get flagged on YouTube.
Oh, yeah. But Beer Bear is dedicated for it. So.
He's worth it.
Good afternoon. It's fun to find. And if you're short, then you
You can kiss my dickens, son! Whoa. Kiss it! No, son,
stop.
Oh, what?
Stop.
No, it's Charles Dickens. It's a funny
Yes, thank you.
thing.
But there is a baby.
There's a baby. Madam, I am so sorry.
He should be. And
A
Madam,
tenant who just wants to do things their own way. We want to do it to make it administratively less burdensome. Can't we just do it as normal? No, you can't.
I've been to
Not doing
some
it
rich
there. That's the rate we're
balloon,
doing
and
it.
nobody is immune. Like giving a man a kick in the afternoon. Good afternoon. Good afternoon. Good afternoon. Good afternoon.
Oh, he's dead.
Yeah, he's
Oh,
definitely.
no,
He's fine.
he's good.
Well,
He's
none
good.
of us
Squirrely.
really.
There you go. You're now enlightened. And good afternoon. Best thing since Chitty Chitty Bang Bang, says Kev.
There you go.
Look at that. Just in time for the final 1K. Say what we're going to do. We're going to tell the bot, good afternoon. Ready for it? This is how we tell them good afternoon. We celebrate the win before it's even over.
Yeah, you do good afternoon, then you take off.
I only need like 50 meters against these people.
Yeah.
$100 meters. 50. There you go. Okay, let's go find something to raid. Well, you can be on for a while. You're almost done.
No, I'm done. I'm not even streaming. I just came to hang on. Hang out, I mean.
Humble is exactly the word, Kev. I'm the most humble person I've ever known.
The most humblest.
Most humblest person I've ever known. Okay. Let's see. We got Polski, Francais, or Francais. We'll go Francais with multiple cameras. Go Alexis FFZ. And he's not even on the bike currently. He's getting 3 kilometers down volcano climb. Hey, I can respect that. Okay. Thanks everyone for joining us. It's a good day. Glad you could hang out, have some fun, enjoy a good ride. We'll be here next week. Remember, the Wagon events are now public in RGT, so you can go to the RGT events list, search for Wagon, and find them and sign up. And we'll have the TTT here in about 4 hours. So with that, the raids are coming on Twitch, Facebook, and YouTube. You're getting the outro scene. Have a good day. Good afternoon. Bye.